We are in Brattleboro, Vermont, and today is the 4th of July, and we're going to take a little hike. We're going to go on to the Wantastiquet Natural Area hike. It's a gain of 1,000 feet in elevation, so it should be a pretty good hike, I hope. And at the end of the hike, we'll be able to overlook Brattleboro, Vermont. So that's going to be the
reward.
prize,
The reward for
for
the exercise. Oh, we need exercise right now.
Oh,
we just
do.
need to get out,
Yeah.
and hiking will be great. It's a beautiful day. It's low 70s, so perfect weather.
Yeah, beautiful day. And hopefully the trail won't be too crowded, and hopefully we'll capture some nice scenes.
Yeah, let's go.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. I'm just gonna drive.
When we were trying to get to the hike that we wanted to go to, we found that there's a 4th of July celebration in the center of town in Brattleboro, and the police officers weren't letting traffic through. So here we are trying to find a way around to still get to the trailhead. And although it's a beautiful ride, we seem to be going around in circles.
Yeah, best laid plans, right?
We always need to be flexible in this lifestyle. We have no idea where we're going, so we rely on Google Maps and such to take us to where we want to go. But we end up second guessing it oftentimes because it just doesn't seem right. And this is one of those instances. But it's all part of the adventure. This hike was supposed to be a 15-minute ride away, and the road was closed for a parade, so we're trying to find a way around. By the time we get to the trailhead, it'll be an hour and a half. But these things happen. Vermont's beautiful. We took a ride around and saw some pretty houses and sights and mountain ranges and such, but an hour and a half to get to a hike that was 15 minutes away is a little bit of a drag. But we're getting there, right, George?
Yeah. Close now, 2 minutes away.
We're at the trailhead of the trail that we wanted to go to. It was only supposed to be about 15 minutes away from our campsite, but ended up being an hour and a quarter because of a parade in Brattleboro, which I hope it was fantastic for all the people because
It really took us out of our way.
It really did.
We're actually about 2 minutes from the bridge we needed to cross that was closed because of the parade. But we wound up having to go many, many miles into New Hampshire and find another bridge over the river. And
But it was a beautiful ride.
yeah, it was pretty.
It just was a little bit
country.
frustrating that we didn't know where we were going, and we kept going on these very rural roads. But we made it to the trailhead, so hopefully this will pay off and be a lovely hike.
It's like a 2.5 hour hike, so we're getting started late.
Very late. That's okay.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair.
Now this is what I call a hike.
Yeah, I'm out of breath, which is good.
It's mostly an uphill climb. Elevation change is a little over 1,000 feet. This is the Wantastiquet Trail, I guess. I don't know. I'll work on the name. See if I can get it right. It's a beautiful day for a hike. We've been in Kampfires Campground in Vermont since Friday. Today is Monday, and we're kind of laid low for the weekend. Got our stuff, or got ourselves back into a routine after being out of the RV for 2 weeks. It was nice to get settled in again, replenish our stores, and just decompress a little bit after that stressful 2 weeks. Not that staying in hotels is very stressful, it's just that
It's unsettling.
it was unsettling. Yeah.
There was some anxiety there too, because we weren't sure
How?
what was going to become of the RV.
Right.
But all is well. So now we're trying to burn off the calories from
Eating out.
Unscheduled food and eating out for 2 weeks and not really working out at all. Well, we walked every day, but it hasn't been the same.
And we didn't walk yesterday. This is a nice workout.
It's strenuous.
It is. It's all uphill. And it's going to probably be just as hard coming down. Coming down is always, excuse me,
Tough on the
I
knees.
hit a tree. Yeah, it's a little tough on the knees coming down, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the view from the top is going to be worth the effort.
Are we there yet?
Nope.
Am I skinny yet?
Oh, of course, dear. Yes.
Good workout. Many of the YouTubers that we learned from suggested joining the Planet Fitness or Anytime Fitness once you go full time, and we had every intention of doing that. As a matter of fact, it did join, but then COVID hit and it became very difficult or sometimes impossible to go to any workout facility. And we also found that sometimes we were, a good half hour away from any of those facilities, and if they existed at all. So canceled the membership, and now we find ourselves to be so active, hiking and biking, and just I do yoga inside the RV, and we do a lot of strength training without equipment, and it's just really kind of cool. We don't need a workout facility. I do miss going to a gym because I did like that energy, but this just can't be replaced. This is just awesome. So I'm glad that we didn't join it again, and this is just 100 times better.
Yeah. And this is free. This particular trail is just a free access trail. There's free parking at the trailhead.
And most of the times that is the case.
So, yeah, can't beat it.
Okay, we gotta go up that. Ready?
I'm ready.
I know you are. I guess the question is, am I ready? Let's do it.
This is a very nice hike.
Oh, this isn't a walk in the woods, George. This is a hike.
This is a hike.
A watch comes in real handy on a hike like this too. It tells you what your heart rate is. We just went up a hill. Mine was 141. George's was at 151. It also told us when we finished our exercise goal for the day and our move goal. So I really like having the watch. I keep track every day of my steps, and I actually text my mother every night. She texts me her steps. I text her my steps. It keeps us in communication, but also keeps her walking. It keeps me walking too. But yeah, the watch comes in handy. Tells you when to breathe too. This is a very well-maintained trail, and having worked with a year to volunteer doing some trail work, we've come to appreciate when trails are well kept.
Absolutely.
So good job, Vermont.
Looks like an old trail too. It's been here for a while. A lot of stones. Makes it a little hard to walk, but
Yeah, but it wouldn't be level anyway. Oh, boy.
it's not your typical gravel walkway. So it feels more like a hike to me.
Yeah, it's a hike. We've made it to the reward. Do you know that Vermont is the second least populated state in the United States?
I did not know that.
Do you know what the first least populated state?
Alaska?
I knew you were going to say that. No, it's actually Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you just look at all the land available, right? It's amazing how we've been to places that are so heavily populated, and then this is so pristine, but...
Yeah. It is beautiful country.
And Vermont's best known for its maple syrup, like we bought the other day and put on our wonderful pancakes in the morning. And Ben & Jerry's, which I think we have to do this week. And John Deere. So I guess John Deere was born here, and just an interesting little tidbit George thought you should know.
I've always wanted to know that.
Oh, and Calvin Coolidge was born here also.
Oh.
The only president that was born in Vermont, but they got one.
Beautiful country.
We made it to our destination, and now we're going to turn around and go back. So we're halfway, and it's all downhill from here.
The trail actually continues for about 50 more miles.
Yeah, go ahead, George. I'll meet you at the car.
Yeah. Every party has to have a party pooper.
Yeah, I'm all set. Watch will also tell you how many calories you've burned, which is an interesting tidbit of information, but it always upsets me that you can consume it so much faster than you can burn it. Life is not fair.
It's surprising the number of skivvies we find on the trail. I don't understand what people are doing when they leave their skivvies behind on the trail. We pick up a lot of trash on the trail, but I kind of draw the line at picking up somebody else's skivvies, unfortunately.
Going down's better than going up, but it's rough on the knees. Good hike. That was a good hike. Yay.
Well, that was a beautiful little hike.
Little? George, that was like 2.5 hours worth of hike.
2.5 hours?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
2.5 hours. Let me see. Give you some. It was over 1,000 feet of elevation.
Yeah.
And it was 832 calories, the most important thing. Yeah, 1,042 feet of 1,375 maximum. Yeah.
Wow.
No,
So
the
this-
maximum elevation we went up to was 1,375.
Okay.
The elevation gain we did was 1,042.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, but
I thought
it
we were
was
around 300 or 400 feet of elevation down here. So
4.25 miles.
Yeah.
It's pretty aggressive. It felt really good,
it felt good. It was a good hike.
and the
So-
reward was good.
This was the Wantastiquet Trail, which took us to the summit of Wantastiquet Mountain. I hope I'm saying that right.
You're not, I'm sure.
There's a nice clean trail. We didn't pick up a whole lot of trash this time.
A water bottle, a couple of wrappers, and then a plastic bag.
So
But we stop at skivvies and poop bags.
Yeah, we don't.
Sorry, but no, there's limits.
I always assume that the dog poop bags are there because they're going to pick them up on their way out. So,
Yeah.
but it was a beautiful day. Wasn't too hot. It was mostly shaded trail, so you were in the shade most of the time. And it had a nice little reward at the end, which we always like. So we got a nice view of Brattleboro. Trees are getting a little high up there, so I think that in the years to come, the view is not going to be so great. But yeah, it was a nice, fun trail. Glad we did it.
Agree.
On the way back from the hike, we decided to stop at Whetstone Beer Company, which is on the right coming up after the bridge, and go up and have a beer and maybe a snack before heading back to the campground. They have a very nice outdoor patio on the top floor, and the wait staff were very friendly, and we had a good time. Kampfires Campground and Resort is a small but beautiful park. 45 pull-through and back-end sites, all with full hookups, 50 and 30 amp sites. And they've got a beautiful pool, a beautiful putt-putt course, and they even have a nice ice cream stand right on the property. We were parked in the back of the property, and it was very quiet. We wouldn't hesitate to come back to this campground again.
Well, we're leaving Campfires.
That was really
Campground.
nice.
It was
We had
a
a good time.
Very,
really.
very nice campground.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
met
Nice
some really nice people, and we got to reconnect with Bree and TJ.
From Embracing Detours.
Yeah, and who we met down in the Keys. And now we're heading to New Hampshire, to Sandy Beach. It's 1,000 Trails or Encore Park, and we're only going to be there for 3 nights.
That's okay.
And
That's good.
we'll get our New Hampshire sticker.
Yep.
So
It's a short ride.
Yeah, it's a short ride. Yeah, about an hour and a half. We got one fuel stop to make, and we'll see you when we get there.
I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up.